Hello and welcome. Today we have with us Dr. Srividya, a gynecologist and obstetrician at Samriksha Hospital, Hyderabad, and she also is an expert in fertility. Welcome, ma'am.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Ma'am, now my question is when it comes to fertility and having kids, people are mostly focused on women's health. But now there are new studies also which shows that even father's health and the quality of sperm also really depends on how the child turns out or even the success rate of pregnancy. Can you just throw some light on that?
Very truly said. I mean, as far as 30 to 40% of the infertility is due to the male partner. So, but in our society, still we have this taboo. Many a times I see that my patient will accompany with her mother-in-law or her parents or her friend, but not with the couple. I mean, as a couple, she won't come with the male partner. So, like it's still in there. Like if she is not conceiving, she is having some issue. She should be getting investigated, evaluated, and also the treatment part. So always, every time when a patient comes for fertility issue, I ask them to come as a couple. Even I ask other persons to be outside the cabin because it's very sensitive matter,
Yeah.
personal issue. They have sometimes both of them do not have any issue, but they are not having the basic awareness. Like what are the basic things when they can have intercourse and when they can get pregnant. These are very basic
Right.
things. And you, as you rightly said, that some issues are there, like recurrent abortions we see, and some genetic anomalies in the babies. So they are also can be inherited from the paternal side. It's not always the mother.
Right.
It can be from the paternal side as
Right.
well. So both of them should get evaluated.
Right. And ma'am, now this brings me to another stressing sort of a question because the father side is as affected, leads to the pregnancy as much as the mother side. So, what can then be some practices that a father can also develop before they start planning having a child?
Yes, truly, truly. First of all, as we know, smoking and alcoholism, this should be completely stopped. So, fathers, nowadays I am seeing this change. Okay, whenever the couple is coming to me after marriage, especially after marriage, and after a year or two, when they are like, now we want to plan for pregnancy, so they are coming for preconception counseling. This topic is now coming new, and I mean, couples are adapting it. So when we were in PG, when we were studying, this was just a theoretical topic. But now the couples come, they actually come and they ask, Madam, what should we do? So
Right.
I feel really very happy because maybe I stay in Hyderabad, that is a tier 1 city, so that change I can see. But in tier 2 and tier 3, this change has to be there.
Right.
So fathers, first of all, they should get their evaluation done, the basic evaluation, like how much is their hemoglobin, how much is the sugar levels, do they have any thyroid issues, and the family history.
Right.
If their family has any other genetic issues, even if the parent, even if the father is not having it, but if the father or maternal uncle, if the family is having some inheritable diseases which are not evitable in the father,
Yeah.
but they can get transferred
Yeah.
from their generation to the coming baby.
Right,
So
right.
that is also a situation.
Right.
So that way we have to, I mean, they have to come to the doctor, and doctor has to take the detailed history, evaluation,
Right.
and the lifestyle changes.
Right. So, ma'am, if it's right in a nutshell, would it be right to say that not just mother but also father needs to, develop these practices as well as get screened as basic as you said, a hemoglobin check?
Yeah, that is so basic because
Right.
with hemoglobin we get to know some hemoglobinopathies like sickle cell and thalassemia.
Right, right.
So many a times the patient is not at all aware of this condition till they do their hemoglobin, basic hemoglobin, and one more test is there which leads to the diagnosis that whether they have sickle cell. Even if the father or the mother are not having any symptom, they may be the carrier. So
right.
in such situations, if they are the carrier, so if the both are carrier, the baby can get the disease.
Right.
If only one of them is carrier, the baby may get the carrier stage.
Right,
So
right.
it goes on like transmitting from the generation to generation. So evaluation is, I mean, you have brought out this topic very well. I mean, this is very important. I mean, in general population, there is not much awareness.
Right,
Yeah.
absolutely. Thank you so much, sir, for ma'am, for talking about this very important topic. We don't really talk about the father side a lot.
Yes, yes,
So thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.